Oh, what's going on? What's behind me? Yep. Look at that. Milwaukee. All right. I'm going to do a little walk around. We're in Marysville, Ohio store. Oh, look who that is. It's Jake's girl. Oh, that's right. So, I'm going to walk around, see if there's got any sales. I'll flip this sucker. If anyone's got one of those they want to send me, I'll get you a bin. Look at that. Now you can get the pack out dolly at the Home Depot. They haven't been doing many great bit options. I haven't seen any of the good sales a couple of people talked about. I know Benjamin Johnson said the Electron Smith said there was some good deals on some of the knife sets. This right here, tell me that would not make a good pack out set. It's a little pricey, but we pull these out and we knock it down and we fill up one of the rectangle bit bins with that. I think that would look pretty nice. They've got a couple different ones for people who have lower budgets. You can do the 24 or the 44. I think somewhere over here they had one that was like 100. Oh, and here's a good tip for y'all. Any of you looking at these smaller, I think they're like 3 inches in the width. These don't fit any of the 3D printed bins. You got to go for one of these wider ones. So it's a good little piece of information. We don't do too much for that. Though the dovetail, we do have stuff where you can put dovetail in your pack out, or if you have T-stack, VersaStack, we have some of the options for that, some of those bins. That's definitely one way to do it. And if you guys saw, Electron Smith posted, he's got dividers that will fit in some of the, here it is. Look at these guys. See these little sweet little, I don't even use these bits. I just like these cases. I like being able to store small stuff. Everything here is meant to fall off a shelf because we have overstocked it. Thank you, Home Depot employees. So, let's see what else we've got going on here. I don't know what you guys have seen recently. Our little Marysville store, they've done the cables, but I've seen some people posting on Instagram lots of bars and whatever. And in the Milwaukee area, they painted it red and black.
Put the bars in the ghetto.
That's right, the bars are in the ghetto. What type of bit bin would we need to hold something like that? That would be insane. That would be insane.
We need a bigger one. The bunk bin.
The bunk bin.
Would fit in the
It
bunk
would, maybe it would. Bulldozers. There's just still no sales. Nothing insane. We gotta find something better here. We got the Team Yellow. This is what you get when you're out in the country. It took them like, we've been here for 4 years. They've had no options for Milwaukee. We had to complain to the Milwaukee reps. That's not really a great option. I've got a couple of those already. But here's where I always check. And look at that. Nothing. I cleaned this thing out a couple weeks ago. They had some of these where they would actually mark down. But right now, nothing. So I'm just checking to see what we've got here. They've been trying to get some poor soul to spend $79 on one battery and a charger. And then these leaf blowers that everyone's got. I don't know. I don't have the battery platform, so I wouldn't waste it. All right, where is it? Bins. So let me show you guys something. What do you guys think about this? I know I'm known as the pack-out bin printer, but I don't know if you guys don't know this, but we have bins that fit in these. If it's got the little angle in the corner, we got a bin that'll fit that. It'll divide that into 2 sections. And if you've got the bigger sections, like in these ones, we've got them as well. T-stack, VersaStack. Our bins as well, deep ones, the nesting cups or the replacement bins, they fit inside of this. So if you don't want to spend cost on a pack out option, you definitely can get that. That's only 25 bucks. That's not bad. I know a couple of you asked for the rigid system. We can do it as long as it's got that nub in the corner. Then we can print a bin for it. So if you ever see stuff that you'd like and you don't see it on my site, you can always message us. Usually, this person on her phone. Oh, no, her phone's there. Yep, usually she's the one who emails you back unless it starts getting technical. Yeah, so, you know, it's like, look at that, right? $19 for that crate. And if you look at those crates and you look at the videos of Milwaukee testing their pack out crates, and you throw a kettlebell at that, that thing is not going to withstand it. So I honestly would pay double any day to get the Milwaukee that's going to last. Some of these red sticks. Do we have red stick? Red lithium. Yep, USB. You can charge those buddies. I don't know, about $79 for one. They've got a couple up there. I think we're going to get to pack out here soon. I love the gloves. I've definitely been a fan of those Milwaukee gloves, but so far this Home Depot has had pathetic amounts of sales. Typically I get all my Milwaukee at Ohio Power Tool, and I know I'm at Home Depot right now, but I'm going to be bad and say someone else's name, especially because they are the guys that sponsored, in a sense. They gave us the pipe wrench to give away, which we'll announce that person soon, but I want to show you something, right? So you guys, I don't know if you've noticed. Oh, no, that's not a bin. Those are boobs. Right, so this, right, we know we make the bins for these, but I recently posted a photo of what if you could divide these up. So there's a guy who's made a couple dividers for this, and if you've looked at some of the ones we sell, the 4-ways, or the replacement where you can do 6 compartments, things like that, a new option is that you, some nestings, or sort of like those little Russian nesting things where you've got a plus sign for on the bottom, and then you have a bin that fits on the top. And here's what I sort of came up with. Right, I sort of stashed these back here. I'm going to do this because I bought some filament for it. But these specs, I've had some pretty good luck with these guys. So you don't get a ton, and you don't necessarily need a ton. But if you were to put that even in a 4-way, it'd probably be a waste. There's no way you would fill even this divided in 4. So with these new bins, is what it lets you do is it lets you take and use this stock bin, divide the bottom in 4 ways, and then another insert that goes on the top that can either be divided 2 ways or 4 ways or just open. So what I'm going to do is, so you can see, I probably can have 6 different or 8 different fasteners in the top of that, or in, you know, 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top. So I can 1, 2, 3, 4, get those all on the bottom, and then on the top, I could do these 3. It looks like I need to go buy 1 more if I want to do 8 total, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these bins, and I'm going to print some green inserts that'll go inside of it, and it'll be sort of like, hey, the Spax edition. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like something like that, I'm going to always print some for myself. So don't let me get in trouble with her. That way, buy some, and then I won't be spending as much on myself. Isn't that always the way it goes? You buy yourself a bin, or a way to print your own bins, and then you end up selling more to other people than you have for yourself. So they got a good stock of it. Not bad. Ever since the Black Friday, this section was full of all those little tool deals, and they haven't really done anything else since. But you know, nothing crazy here. $39. So we're gonna walk over to the knife section, and while we walk over there, let's go ahead and grab this this winner for the, I'm gonna flip this thing around here so you guys can see my pretty mug. So why don't we pick the winner of the pipe wrench. This little hottie over here, she's gonna be, we're not doing some random thing, we're just gonna have her pick, because she just she's selfish and she wants to do it herself. What's up Jason? Do we have anything? So I don't know, do you guys have kids? If any of you have kids, do your kids love the tiny tape measures? Where are they? Look at these things. I buy, all of my kids have these things now. Plus, oh look, she keeps hiding. Tiny tape measures hides. Look, now you can't see the white. Oh, no face, just boobs. Right? I buy these all the time. I have them on my keychains. They're a little heavy, but you know, why not? So if y'all like tiny tape measures, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like tiny tape measures, well then what's wrong with you? So, do we have anything new? Oh yeah, they've got a couple of them. A couple of those new knives. Nothing crazy. All right. No, that tape measure did not have a light. All right. What do we want to do? You want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pick? Who do you guys want to win? I know you're all gonna say you, but she's gonna pick it. No.
Okay, we're gonna go with Steve R.
Steve R. Steve R, are you on here right now? If you're on here, come on, give me something. I mean, like not actually physically something, but just raise your hand, send a message. So we'll comment. No, so far at this place, not a single deal on the Milwaukee batteries. They had some of the 8.0 and the superchargers. I believe they're called superchargers. I haven't seen any of those here. I'm actually super disappointed. I'm usually always disappointed at this Home Depot. I'm just excited every once in a while that they bring some stuff here, but it took about 4 years to even get pack out stuff. So yeah, no battery deals. You can see that pathetic one up there. What do they want? $79 for that? There's no, I mean, you're crazy if you get that one. But Steve R, here's what I'll do. We will find the old video. I'll find your comment and I will comment on that. Not a lot of people were in Ohio, so we are not worried about too many people competing over this wrench. So if Steve R doesn't comment, whoever else commented, be on the lookout for a comment. Is there anything else? Yeah, there's plenty of these stupid Ryobi lanterns and whatever. Like, I know they're all the same company, but the plant that makes the Ryobi stuff, they must have those people working on Ritalin. Uh-oh. Oh, crap, I'm in trouble. She found something. Yeah, because they pump out these things. Oh, she found glass tiles. What do you guys think? No, put the tiles down or up. There you go. They like the glass tiles. I like the glass tiles. But yeah, I think they just pump that stuff out.
It's not even on sale.
So
it's not on sale.
It's not on sale. So have I heard about? So yes, I have heard. I'm not under any type of NDA, but I've heard rumors that there's definitely more stuff. I've heard some stuff from some Milwaukee people, some stuff from some non-Milwaukee people that have heard from Milwaukee people. There she is again. Oh, she's still there. About the possibility of some new stuff and new designs that they want to get people's input on sooner. Rubber ducky, you're the one. That's right. We gotta have rubber duckies. LED color changing lamp. Look at this. You can get everything. Unicorns. She loves her unicorns. So yeah, I'm hearing that too. I mean, they were obviously pretty quiet about the whole pack out ammo crate. I don't know if you guys have reserved that. I've got at least one on reserve, and I've got a couple people in the UK that have already asked me about it. By the way, we have looked at the pricing. Yeah, isn't available in the UK. It's super crazy. Can you hold this real quick? It is actually super insane what you can't get in the UK. I know we've got a couple people in Australia that have bought some stuff from us. Uh-oh, she found sales. Look at that. She's all the way over there. Like, oh, what did I get? She's running away. So yeah, we found a couple people that have bought some bins from us that want, like, you can't get the safety gear over in the UK, or not necessarily all of it, but in Australia, UK, the glasses, the socket set in the pack out, you can't get that. There was a couple other things. The tiny, not the tiny tape measures, what? The squares? You can't get the squares in Australia, right? We've sent some of those squares to Australia.
Yep.
Do you want to do a square?
Yes.
So, speaking of squares, oh wait, hold on. Just one. You guys want a square? One of the tiny squares? And this we will ship to you. Unless you're in, like, I don't know, some weird country that USPS, if they ship to, everything's $100. But if it's not, and you guys want a square, real quick, look at that one.
I made a pot. I 3D printed a pot. I need a plant to put in it.
Yep. That one looks a little dead. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Let's find one that's a little less dead. Okay, so what do you guys think? Come on, there's 14 of you on here, so one of you could win. Do you guys want one of the little 4.5-inch trim squares? All right, start commenting. Let's get some activity here. She's still looking for sale stuff, so we got plenty of time for you to stare at my insanely flat bill, but she likes it. I'm more of a, yep, oh yes, Jason, okay. So, all right, Jesse, 2205, absolutely. So how should we pick this? What do you think? Do you want to look through who's on here, or do you want somebody to comment something? I think we should do a comment challenge.
Okay, we gotta think of something.
Okay, Jim. All right. I'm honestly surprised that the internet out here in the country, flat bill. That's right, Kevin. I've got like 5 of them at home now, and I think she's trying to get rid of some of mine that I haven't opened because I bought a bunch to do some giveaways, and I reserved them here, and then they couldn't get them. They said they were in the store, and they had to check in the overheads. They didn't have them in the stock in the back, and then I had got the manager, the assistant manager, everyone. Have the wifey pick me, Kevin. I don't know. Do you like the name Kevin? She likes the name Kevin.
Pretty cool
Kevin's
name.
a good name. So yeah, so they sort of yanked my chain for like 2 weeks, and like you go to Home Depot's online
I
website.
look at a different one. This one looks kind of
Yeah, she's changing her mind on the plant again. So Home Depot's website was saying you could add it to the cart, and then it would be like, there's an error. The item that you have in your cart. Scott here. What's up, Scott? So the cart would add it and then say there are too many items in your cart, and it would be only one. And it said it wouldn't match the store. So when I would click the store inventory, it said 11. So I went to another store. It said 11. Every store it said like 11. So I'm sitting there thinking, how am I supposed to get this? So I don't know where I went, or somebody posted, I think, locally and said this one they found them on the store. Oh no, that's right. She found them. Every time we would go to Home Depot around the Christmas season, she would go over immediately where the squares, levels, and tape measures are, and she's like, look at this, and she found like 2 or 3 of them. So I grabbed them. I bought them all. And then like a week later, of course, this store calls me and says, hey, you wanted 10 of those. I've got them. I'm like, okay, well, I'll take 6. So that's one's for your list. Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're just sitting there, using 2x4s on your miter saw or smaller amount, it's nice, it's light, it hangs, it goes in your pocket. Wifey to the rescue. She always does. Yep, she keeps me, like the bill, she keeps me straight. All right, so, heck, what do you want to do? Oh, you got an idea? She's got an idea.
How about we do, I don't know, favorite color?
My favorite color?
Or my favorite color.
Oh, okay. All right, fine, that's what we'll do. You guys.
First person to comment on what you think my favorite color is.
All right, we got green from Armo Joe. Mojo. Blue. Look at her eyes. Come on, look at the eyes. Okay. Am I getting a no? Is that a no?
That's a no. It's not green.
Oh, so
and
not
it's
green,
not blue.
not blue. Pink.
Black. It is black.
Wait, who was black?
Black was
Jason?
Jason, you're the winner.
All right, so here's what we'll do. Screenshot yours or write it down.
Okay.
All right, so we'll write it down. So Jason, go ahead and info@jagoval.com. Just shoot us an email. We'll also have your name written down. Why do you keep disappearing? Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to, like, the beard will attack her. All right, so we'll comment in this video and we'll comment in the other one. The winners of the square and the pipe wrench. You get some Ohio Power Tool stickers too. And hopefully I can throw some of those in with the squares as well, because
we might throw one of our nice stickers in.
Oh, stickers. We like stickers. So appreciate you all watching. I drug this out long enough. If you have any questions, I always have a lot more information at store.jagoval.com. If you send an email and you want to just get some general questions, or the site doesn't make sense. Oh, speaking of site doesn't make sense, open it up in your phone's browser. Don't do it from Instagram.
Or Facebook.
The PayPal cart will not work properly in Instagram and Facebook's browser. But if you do email, right, she's the one that's going to respond, info@jagoval.com. If you're asking anything about the 3D printed stuff, there's also a section on my site that has links to Benjamin Johnson and a bunch of the other stuff. And there's 3 settings. So I'm going to say that real quick. So always be careful sharing STL files, right? Because if I put code in my file, okay, that code could mess yours up. So no, you're not necessarily asking for the file, right? The G code, whatever. But settings, real quick, 60-degree bed, 215 degree to 220 degrees on the PLA, 225 to 230 on the PETG. when we print stuff. Now, I've heard from some other people, and in our own experience, the Ender 3 is definitely finicky on the PETG. The retraction is your friend, and a level bed. That's like the number one in 3D printing, is a level bed. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people like the Prusas, because of the way they do mesh bed leveling is insane. Because if you have any inconsistencies in the bed, it's going to cause a problem. When you're printing those bit holders that Electronsmith designed, right? And they've got springs, and there's a gap that's supposed to be in between each section, and that causes that plastic to be able to spring. And if your bed's not level, when it's sitting there going from section to section, you're going to get it lift from the bed and start dragging it all over the place. So a good flat bed, mesh leveling, Prusa, what is it, i3 Mark III, that's like the cat's meow. That thing's like $800, $900. The Ender 3 Pro you can get for like $209. So there's going to be a difference. We are using a severely leveled bed on our Ender 3 where we've had to put tape and foil underneath it to get it perfect there.
It's the finicky one.
It's the finicky one. The ones that are really finicky as far as level-wise do better on bins, bit holders. Yes, PLA. That's typically what we print. We have started printing PETG for some of the parts that like to warp easier, like the dividers, the inserts, things like that. And we're slowly working over brand. What brand? So we like Inland, and what's the one I'm pointing at her boob? Sorry.
Overtune.
Overtune.
Overtune actually has on their spool, they have like a countdown.
There's a gauge in this. There's a slit in the spool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Micro Center. That's where we get it. You can get it Micro Center online, and they have free shipping a lot of times.
Amazon.
And Amazon has Inland.
And it's free next day shipping.
It is free. It is free. And we go through. Here's a fun fact, right? What do we print about?
We go through 8 spools in a day or two.
8 spools in a day or two. So that's 8 kilograms in a day or two. What's that? Okay, is anyone from the UK? What's 8 kilograms in American? What's 8 American? 8 kilograms. Hey Siri. Nope, she's not going to do it. To ask Siri.
I'm on my phone.
She's on her phone. She can't do it. All right. It's a lot. We go through a lot. Every few many days, we are ordering.
What's 8 kilograms?
We should just buy a stockpile. Actually, I'm thinking about building a tower on the wall, like a pole that can hold our filament. So that
you want to put a pole.
I want to put a pole.
Printing room.
I want to put a pole. Can you guys imagine why I would want to put a pole in the house? Right there. That's why I would want to put a
17
hashtags. 17 hashtags. That's a new one. 17 hashtags every 2 days. All right. We should probably end this, right?
Yep.
You guys cool if we end this? Yeah. All right. No comments. We're going to do this.
If you have any other questions, you can email us or
info at
JakeOfAll.
JakeOfAll.com. So I'm not standing behind those things. I have bins. I've got boobs. I mean, wife.
Bins and boobs.
But I don't have any pack outs. Have a good night, you guys. Peace. Goodbye.